Learn to give credit where it's due. Guys, it's Ahmad week. He's returning. We're excited. We are hoping to see him in training this week, as it was promised last week that indeed his recovery has been so quick. He's been breaking records, if I would call it that. But as we're excited and happy to welcome back, arguably, our most loved player currently, to come and try to help us win a title we need so bad. It's not even about the title. It's about what it gives us. It gives us a gateway, a quick express ticket back into the UEFA Champions League, where we do believe we want to be. Guys, congratulations to Ahmad. I'm excited about it, and I'll be here to give it to you. I hope I be the first person to give you his image at Carrington. But listen, I do want to ask you guys, when is the last time you gave credit where it's due? People keep saying that I keep shifting goalposts, and I feel like people don't understand how football works, and I'm glad to educate you. If I come here and I throw a lot of flack on a particular player, let's say Bruno, I keep, he plays, has a bad game, I punch him. I punch holes into his game and stuff. And then weeks later, he improves and he plays well. Don't think I'm going to rely on the bad days he had. I will still change things and I say Bruno is balling, he's performing well, because listen, football is like that. There are days people are playing well, there are days people are playing bad, there are days they improve, there are those who never improve, but football keeps changing. So don't expect me, because I said 1 year ago that Kobe Maino is probably the best footballer, he's so talented, he's a great footballer, that even when he has a bad game, I will still say the same thing I said a year ago when he was bowling. No, I will say it that, you know what, Kobe is not performing. Now, speaking of that, right now, I want you to stand with me as we give credit to our backline, headed by the man on your screen, Harry, the champion, former captain, Maguire. We attacked Harry Maguire, and to date, I've failed to understand how in the world Harry Maguire was able to withstand the storm, the tsunami that was targeting him from all over the world of football. He was the meme of memes. I think everyone had something to say about Harry Maguire at some point, to the point that he was even stripped of his captaincy for it to be given to Bruno Fernandes. And everyone just felt, me inclusive, it reached a point where I said, you know what? I don't know what's wrong with Maguire, but he's done. He has lost it. His confidence has gone. Yet, we saw him before under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in his first games on arrival, when he was breaking records of clean sheets and stuff. We knew the baller in him, but when it looked bad, it was so ugly. And we were all over him like a body rush, attacking him, hitting bullets and holes in every part of him. But this guy stayed strong. I don't know how. Stayed professional. Humiliated by stripping him of the captaincy, he stayed professional. And right now, Harry Maguire is probably our most important centre-back. Now, probably not even just a centre-back. I think Maguire is one of the 3 or 4 most important Man United players now. And the others will certainly be Bruno, Ahmad, who is out, and maybe Maguire, by the way. Who else? I think Maguire, even before Zaxzy's injury, Maguire was more impactful than Zaxzy. This guy, for me, do you expect me to stand here and not credit him for his performances now? Because a year ago, when he was being stripped of his captaincy, I was all over him and saying, you know what, I think the best thing for him is to leave and go to West Ham. He changed my mind with his performance. Guys, it's never personal. It is never personal. It is never personal with these players, unless you don't respect the badge. That is where it will get personal with me. That's why, with the only player, by the way, that I have attacked on an emotional level, if I would say, and even then, I choose my words wisely, was Marcus Rashford, because clearly, and I've been vindicated, when he went at Aston Villa, you saw his attitude change, but clearly you saw that Marcus Rashford was tired of playing for Man United. He was not happy. he didn't want. And when a player is not happy, you can't force him. And for me, if you're not happy wearing the Man United badge, I cannot have a lot of kind words for you. I'm sorry. I can't pretend. However much I liked you, I can't pretend. You're putting on our badge, biggest player, top earner, and you're not proud of playing for us. I cannot just be there and say, this person is this or that. No. So, listen. So, for Harry Maguire, I think we need to give him and the entire Man United backline credit. They have improved in leaps and bounds. There is a point where our defense was so poor. It was so poor. It was a shame to think about the Man United defense at some point. It was so poor. But Amorim comes in and organizes it with largely the same players. First of all, the first thing Amorim did was to manage the injuries and know when to introduce them, but also he made us appreciate the depth we had in the backline, because at some point it looked like United needed an entire, a whole new group of defenders. There is a time when we were linked with all forms of defenders, and you thought, but like, we have so many players in here. Can't they play? But Amorim has been able to try to get them to understand how he wants them to play. And they are looking fairly solid in his back three. The improvement is there in the back line. Let's give it to these players. They deserve their credit, because it's wrong for us to only attack them when things are going bad, but when things are going well, we pretend, we look away. Now, this defense for me has been so integral in us being at the stage where we are, that we could even win. We're 3 games away from winning a very important title. For me, Harry Maguire, the character, the organization, you've seen games where he's not, and you see a little bit of a lack of organization in the backline. The organization he brings in the backline, the character, the desire and the fire, the pushing, the seriousness, the maturity, that he brings in that backline is so important. It's so important. And for me, I think we've got to give him credit, give Maguire credit, Lenny Yoro, and all these players. Very, very important. That for me is very, very extremely important. So I wanted to take this moment to give credit to these players, but also to the manager, Amorim, because him and his backroom staff came in, had a strategy. Like I keep telling you, the people I teach how to earn money online, on the internet, you don't just go into it because people are earning and you just go without a strategy. You must have a strategy. It's business. There is no business that succeeds without a strategy. There is no company, organization. Look at it as business, because you hope to earn money. When you come to me to learn, you hope to earn money. There is a gentleman I was teaching last night. He's in Dubai. And he wanted to immediately get off the call and start doing the things we spoke about. And I'm telling him, I like that you have the energy, and yes, you're fired up, you want to start. But don't just start. It's the worst thing you can do, to start doing something without preparing yourself. And by preparation means you lay down a strategy. Where do I want to go and how do I get there? Strategy. That and more those are the high level conversations we have as I'm teaching you how you can earn money online. Guys, I am waiting for you. There's so many people contacting me from all parts of the world. I love it. Keep coming, fam, because I don't mind me sleeping late and waking up early, because I'm teaching day and night. But at least if I'm impacting on you, certainly for me, if you serve people, there's always, I think, a smile at the end. I mean, the best thing to do is put smiles on people's faces. So have a strategy. I thought Amorim had a strategy to solve the problems he inherited at Man United. The injury issues, the poor defense, the players' inconsistency and stuff. And you're seeing that slowly but surely there are changes about the team. I love to see it. Guys, let's learn to give credit where it's due, but also you call out what is wrong. Call out what is wrong. So let's not take these things personal. I see people here who enjoy. There is this long-term fan who just enjoys anything that changes because I said Ganacho the other time, Ganacho can be sacrificed. When Ganacho has a good game and I talk about him, how he has played well, then he goes back. But you are saying he can be sold. Yes, he can be sold. Even if he has a good game and I said it and I acknowledged it, he can be sold. Guys, understand how football works. It doesn't work on feelings and feelings. There is a lot. Yes, the feelings are there, the reasoning and logic, the facts, the realities, everything comes into play. But also, don't pick up on words and just run away with those. When someone says sacrifice, it means it is not something you would have ideally loved to do, but you must do it because the bigger picture is this. Listen, it's part of management. When you're solving big problems, you've got to sacrifice. That is why certain people can lead, others can't, because leaders must be able to make sacrifices. Guys, like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment and reach me on the number right there in black and yellow if you want to learn what things you can practically do and earn money on the internet. Not so many sacrifices have to be made. It's just the $15. That's all that you need for now. 15 US dollars for you to get lessons that will impact your life instantly. It's a guarantee with the internet. It's the only business I know where you're guaranteed to earn so long as you do certain things right. Cheers. I'm waiting for you.